everyone. I'm back with Jesse Perez.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back, Jesse. We're here to recap this amazing 30 days that you just went through.
Wow, it's went by so fast.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe we're already here, like, doing the exit interview. That sounds like an HR thing. It's not, but you know what I mean. That's just the vibe it's giving. But
10 out of 10.
Yeah,
So
okay,
far.
perfect. Yay, we love it. So if there's one thing you could take away, or like what would you say your favorite part of this whole experience has been, what would it be?
So my favorite part, I think, the whole trip, and there's been many amazing parts, of course.
Yeah.
But it has to be the Supreme Court visit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just from the supplies of like who our Supreme Court justice was, and then the fact that like we got to ask questions, and I got to get a question.
Yours
in there.
was the perfect way to end, by the way.
That was the best thing. Like I could not have planned that better than it went.
Yeah.
And like, you know, just meeting the justice and like doing that whole experience was amazing. But then also at the end, I gave her my like pocket constitution.
Oh, amazing.
And so she said that she would sign it and then like mail that to me like at a later date. So that's amazing. I'm like, kind of like there's a gift that's waiting for me when I get back home too. So yeah, that experience was by far like the coolest thing.
Yeah.
So the Supreme Court was pretty dang awesome.
I agree. But yeah, that was awesome. And like, I'm not even like, you know, a teacher or anything like that, but I think like for anyone to experience like being that up close and personal and intimate with a Supreme Court justice, like that was insane. I had all the chills and everything, and it was just really meaningful, and you could tell that it was just like a lot of people were like, this is a bucket list thing. So I'm really glad that you guys got to do that.
And now we know what her walkout song is.
Exactly.
Anytime we picture the Supreme Court going into session, we just think about that song.
And
bam, we know. So
Wasn't it Thunder?
Yeah,
by
Thunder
Imagine
by
Dragons?
Imagine, yes.
Yeah. Well, that's a great like thing to take away from all of this. I think that was like definitely a highlight like for me too. So I back you on that one. Going back to kind of more the feel. 3 words that could kind of explain your entire experience. I know we talked about 3 words that kind of you were feeling going into this whole thing, but what are you feeling going out of this experience, taking it away?
So I have a little bit of an alliteration.
Okay.
So first is the word rich.
Okay.
Because of just like how incredible this experience is with like the teachers, like the quality of the experiences that we've had, you know, the field trips that we've gone on, like everything is like beyond my wildest dreams. Like I feel like you couldn't put a price tag on this, although like I know like to some degree you can, but like just the richness of everything that we've done. So that's my first word. My second word is rigor, because of how academically difficult it has been as well. Just like knowing, you know, how much work that I've put in, like all the reading doing beforehand, the rereading, the night before lecture and discussion, and just the professors, you know, the feedback they're giving us. It's just been so rich. And my last word is real. And I say real, yes, because of the real relationships that I've made with like really good people, just like people who I hope will be friends with for the rest of like my life. But it's just been super cool. Like I've been able to bond with a lot of people. It wasn't just like, you know, that surface level, but like we were able to get so much deeper because we were able to spend so much time together. And so that experience has just been incredible. And so those are my 3 words.
Those are really, really good. I could tell that you really thought about those.
Yes,
those are really, really good. I love those. And 3 R's.
Yeah.
Perfect. We love it. Throughout these 30 days, you've learned so much. You've met so many people. You probably have a whole new like outlook on, you know, what you're going to do after this. So with all the information that you've kind of taken in and learned, what do you plan to do with it? How are you going to take it into a classroom? How are you going to kind of distribute your knowledge to students?
Yeah, so that's like the big thing is like I've been asking myself that like this whole time. I was like, how am I going to take all this great stuff and bring that back to the class? And like I would say the biggest thing for me is like I talk about the documents, you know, I talk about these people, I talk about their experiences, we talk about this, but like having now gone to the National Archives and read these documents, having gone to Independence Hall and reading over these documents and seeing like the annotations that were put on, you know, certain documents. And also like being in their homes, like Mount Vernon, like this is where George Washington lived. Like being at Monticello and seeing where Thomas Jefferson lived, like just having that experience, I think is going to be something that I can translate to the kids in like a whole different way. And also encouraging them and be like, you guys should do this too. Because I think we learn a ton through books and reading and all that stuff, but I think being there is, it's a whole experience that you just will never forget. So that's what I want to bring to my classroom.
I love that, yeah.
Just also meeting some really cool people and networking. Like anytime I need help with like something, like bringing this alive in my classroom, I can reach out to one of the really smart fellows that, I've also become friends with. So that's another way that I want to bring this to my classroom. So I just feel like the possibilities are kind of endless.
Absolutely. I feel like because you've been to all these places and have like this much more knowledge, I don't want to say you also have like a leg up, but you kind of do. Like you were there, you saw everything. Like you can like speak to it instead of just like speaking to what like you've read about it.
Right.
Like, things like that. Like you've been there, you saw it with your own eyes. You were this far away from it. And now you can kind of bring that experience to life like for your future students, which is awesome. And I think that'll be really impactful for them as well.
I hope so. I think so, though, for sure.
It will be. I'm sure it will be. So if you have any words of wisdom for future fellows, any advice, what would they be?
So for future fellows, I first off, be prepared to study hard. Be prepared to just work your absolute butt off. But also be prepared to like make memories and like really like as much as you put the effort into all the work, the academic side of things, you should also put a ton of work into being open to making friends with people, being open to conversations and going places and having, dinner with people that is, not just around here, but even maybe going downtown. Like, be open to do those things as well, and that's just going to amplify your experience so much more. Because as much as it is about like the academic side of things, it's also about the people that we're meeting and the bonds that we're forming along the way. So I feel like that sounds kind of cheesy, but that's just like 100%.
No, because like at the end of the day, like you're all here to complete this summer institute, but also you're here to like learn from other people, and like I think it's really beneficial to be surrounded by all these like amazing, intelligent people that come from different states. Like they have different experiences, different upbringings, like different perspectives probably, and there's probably so much you have learned from them. So I think that's great advice. Be open, like kind of take in the experience as much as you can. And like also you guys work hard, so you deserve to like go have some fun on the side.
Amen to that.
Yeah, of course. But you need like the work-life balance type of thing. Yeah.
The balance is perfect.
Exactly. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to add to this interview to kind of wrap it up?
Just thank you so much to everybody who's had a hand in this. From the moment I walked in to Marymount, like I just felt like it was the best welcome ever. Like everybody, including you, like just kind of it was like made me feel like I was like they knew about me before, and ever since then it's just been the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Like I jokingly said 10 out of 10, but this is a 10 out of 10 experience. From you, Jenny, Claire, Luis, Oliver, Lou, everybody who welcomed me, but also all the professors. It's just been so cool. And all the friends that I've made along the way. I really could not have dreamed of a better experience, and so it's been so nice, and I'm so sad that it's coming to an end.
Bittersweet.
But I hope that this is not the end. I hope that we somehow get to like tap in with everybody in the future.
Do like little reunions. That'd be fun. I could see that happening. Yeah, totally. So. Well, it's been an honor getting to chat with you like this and just kind of like learn about your experience and talk about how it has been for you this entire time, because I know it's different for everybody, but I am so appreciative of your time. I'm so glad to have met you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
You're amazing, and keep on being your enthusiastic self, because it's definitely a breath of fresh air. So thank you.
Thank you, and same to you. All those things I can say about you.
Oh my God, thank
you.
Thank you so much.